Hello, everybody. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg on this Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Glad to be with you here today. Another gloomy day as we are in the midst of fall. And fall-like temperatures, even below fall-like temperatures to start off here as we were treated to some nice weather last week. It's just cold. I may or may not have had to turn the heat on in the Crosby household, but that's besides the point. It's just generally cold out, and it's only going to get colder with a chance of even below or right at freezing on Friday night. So make sure you check in on those plants and keep checking back to the weather forecast, as it's going to be nasty for a little bit, and a little chances of rain here and there too, just to top it off. That's the cherry on top right there of weather. Well, I've got a busy show for you though coming up. We'll be talking today about a few fun topics, I should say. We've got the big bike opening we'll talk about here. Bike Bridge will be opening tomorrow. We'll give you the info on that coming up in the headlines. Fact TV update for you as well. Tell you what's coming up here in the month of October. And we're taking a special look at metabolic testing. Yeah, put myself to the test with Andrea. She'll break it all down for us. And I'll even learn a few good things about, my eating. And we'll break it down for you, and stay tuned for that. But first, we do get to the bridge opening. Bike Bridge will be opening tomorrow with a small ceremony. This will be happening right around 1 o'clock tomorrow. That'll be on the 30th. And there'll be lots of special guests joining us. This bridge going right over the McKee Road area there, making things a lot safer. And we're very excited to share this story with you. And again, special guests will be out there in hand. We'll be broadcasting this live, so we'll give you the details on that tomorrow. All right, polling location change for district number 1. We've got the info for you right here. Yeah, polling location has changed. If you are a resident of District 1, Wards 1 through 4, the note your polling location has been moved. The new polling location is now at Little John's Restaurant. That's located at 5302 Verona Road in Fitchburg. And you'll access this actually off of Anton Drive. So even though the address is Verona Road, you're like, well, how am I supposed to? No. You're going to be taking Anton Drive to get in there to this right near Carriage Street. So you can't miss it. And we'll keep reminding you for that November 3rd election that is coming up, but that change coming out today. Speaking of the ballot, are you ready to return your absentee ballot? We talked about this morning. I want to make sure we get all this info out to you. Already way over 8,000 absentee ballots have been mailed. And that's all for the November 3rd general election. Ballots will continue to be mailed as residents request them. Residents do have many options for returning your completing ballots. That include mailing them directly to the city of Fitchburg, dropping them off at the drop box, which is in the foyer of City Hall, 5520 Lacey Road. That foyer and drop box is available and under surveillance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Delivery of your ballot to your polling location on election day. And you can drop it off at one of our absentee ballot collection dates. We have 2 of them. First one's coming up Saturday, October 17th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Hugel Jamestown Shelter. Following that, we'll be at McKee Farms Park Shelter on Saturday, October 24th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as well. Clerk staff will be available on accepting delivery of absentee ballots and will be a witness as well. So if you need a witness for voting absentee, they can help you out with that as well. And of course, they'll be practicing social distancing, sanitation, and of course, we want you to wear a mask when you come out to that event. And again, that event goes till 1 p.m. on each one of those days. So if you got any questions, by any means, you can contact the clerk's office and they'd be happy to help you out. All right. If you rely on natural gas for heat, get your home ready for the winter months ahead. You know how you can do that? CO monitor. Yeah, that's right. Make sure you have that carbon monoxide detector on each of your floors in your home and report leaks to 911 if you do smell any type of gas. Better off calling 911 immediately and getting outside avoid trying to mess with any electronics. Andrew, we were just talking about this, Andrew, this morning off air about how important it is to call 911 because you just never know what that spark point is. And I saw in the news in Dubuque, there was a gas leak that turned into a house explosion. So, and fire officials were on scene, sort of similar to Sun Prairie. I mean, I guess that was a little bit different, but same idea there, that there was a gas leak. And yeah, got to be careful with these things. So while we finish the rest of the month here in the Ready Preparedness Month, I thought I'd throw this in there so you have a good reminder. It's good as you may be kicking on the heat for the first time, so good thing to check all of that. All right, it is Rural Road Safety Awareness Week. Rural Road Safety Awareness Week is amazing. Did you know about 70% of the U.S. roads are rural? By only 19% of our population lives in rural areas. Yeah, Andrew knows about this. That means there are more than 9 times as many lane miles per resident in rural areas. Learn more about the rural and urban road safety differences. You can go to crashtstats.nhtsa.dot.gov for more information. Yeah, very interesting stuff there. Andrew lives out in the middle of nowhere. I guess technically I live out in the middle of nowhere too, so got that going for me. All right, that does it for our headlines. Coming up next, we open up the digest, tell you what's happening in the month of October right here on Fact TV, and later we'll check in on with our dietitian at Hy-Vee, talk about metabolic testing. Andrea's in with that just in a little bit. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.